So, I'm going to do a presentation over one of my favorite bluegrass folk songs. It's by a band called Trampled by Turtles, and the song is Wait So Long. I came across this song about a year ago, and even though it came out in 2010, it's still pretty, I guess, hip in fashion, especially for Fayetteville, Arkansas. And it's a song that you can play on the way to, go out or have fun at your friends or while you're at the gun range or by any means, whatever you're doing, because it's a very, I guess, hype song, if you will, and it really gets you going. And so I enjoy it because I really like fiddles and I really like fast banjo paces and a lot of bass, and I'm all about the acoustic instruments. And that's what makes this bluegrass. And so we're going to take a listen in about 1 second, and you'll be able to hear why I enjoy it and what I enjoy about it so much.
I could never pretend that I don't love you. You could never pretend that I'm your man. That's exactly the way that I want it. It's exactly the way that I am. And you call me in the morning with your troubles, taking it downtown every night. I could never place the stars at night, but got my hands on the ground and you know I'm right. You wait so long. You wait so long. You wait so long. You wait so long. It's a coffee standard every time it happens. Liven up, honey, it ain't that bad. And the afterthought rose to recognition, like every other coffee that I had. And your feet was broke down and went amok. You fall to your knees and you pray to the Lord. Baby, take a poke at the politician. Nothing happens in this burnt out town anymore. When you wait so long, you wait so long, you wait so long, you wait so long. And your heart rolls on like a frozen freight train. You know that I help you if I can, but I'm just a raindrop in a river, just a little itty bitty grain of sand. And you know that I'm doomed to repeat this with all the bad habits that I learned. But it's better than your fiber and fornication and all the dirty money that you earned. And you wait so long, 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 you wait so long.
So we got the history of bluegrass. So this song and the group are considered American bluegrass, which has grown largely in population within the not population popularity within the pop culture today. The genre of American bluegrass originated in the U.S. Appalachian region in the 1940s, so quite a while ago, and its roots come from English, the Scottish, the Irish, as you could probably tell, and a little bit of influences from jazz, which I thought was pretty interesting. Um, Bluegrass is known for acoustic string instruments and really focuses on the offbeat of the music, which is why I enjoy it and makes it really interesting to me. It's a little different than most styles of music. I really like music that hits on the offbeat and just makes it kind of more fun and hip and um, I guess just different. And all around. While this song was released in 2010, it's still a huge hit today. I know a lot of people in Arkansas who love to listen to this song, and it's one of our main songs when we're gonna go out. And it is a little older, but it's kind of cool because now older styles are coming back into style, and I put a kind of funny reference like mom jeans and fanny packs. They're everything that was in the past now, like the '90s style is in. So I do still consider this pop culture because I mean they're playing bands now and big concerts, and so I definitely think it's still a part of our community and pop culture. So now we have the sound of the style. What I mean by that's the what does this style of music sound like? And bluegrass is known for acoustic string instruments, as you could probably tell, and really focuses on offbeat, like I already said, and it makes it just pretty interesting to listen to. Due to this offbeat, most songs that have a strong offbeat and they really focus on that and encourages a higher energy and faster style of play, which is, I mean, as you can tell, that song is pretty intense. I actually showed it to my dad, and all my friends love it, and all, like, I guess around our age, 21, 25, really enjoy it. But my dad, who's 60, was like, this song is going to give me anxiety, which is kind of funny. Um, Bluegrass is also known for a very fast tempo, loud dynamics. So dynamics is how loud or soft the music is, and this song is usually played extremely loud, and instruments are strummed as hard as they can, and the complex chord changes um, with the fiddle and the banjo make it nice and fast, and it's not just like one steady beat all the way across the way. I'm a guitar player, so I know that watching that fiddle guy and banjo guy just shred is it's pretty intense and very very impressive as well. So it makes it a lot more fun to listen to. You can jump to it, you can clap. I mean, I guess you could scream. It's pretty fun. So now we have the instrumentation. If you couldn't tell from the video, there are some instruments that I'm not sure if you would know what they are, but the main instruments used in bluegrass and in this song I focused on a little bit more are the fiddle, which a fiddle to me is just a higher pitch violin, but usually in country and more folk style musics it'll be referred to as a fiddle. I'm not exactly why that is, but I know a fiddle when I see one, I know a violin when I see one. And then you got the banjo, which is obviously the classic folk music songs. So you get them in Mumford and Sons and the Lumineers and so on. And then you got the acoustic guitar, which the lead singer was playing, and the bass. And for me, I was like, that's not a bass because it's not electric. But I mean, obviously there is acoustic basses, and you can see him plucking it in the song. And then you got the mandolin, which is what it almost looks like a mini guitar slash banjo, and that's what that bigger guy in the flannel is strumming, which is pretty neat. The mandolin's a really cool sounding instrument. And then the cello also, which is in the background, and they don't show it as much because he's not ever kind of has his lead role, but I mean it's still there and it's still easy to tell and hear, in which that kind of gives like the lower basis to the song. So there's all the instruments you have. So there's a couple different genres of bluegrass that kind of make it what bluegrass is. And so there's gospel, which of course you could think they're singing about religion and so on. Don't want to get too far into that. And then you have progressive and traditional. So this song, it's focused a lot more on the traditional side of it, and because traditional kind of means that it sounds folk and there's only using acoustic instruments, and that differs from progressive, the progressive genre, because they use a lot of electric instruments in there. And then gospel, the gospel subgenre also uses more than one lead singer, which is obviously not the case in this song. You have one lead singer and some kind of backup vocals, but that's not really ever used. But I thought it was cool that there's different genres of bluegrass, and then they have Trampled by Turtles is considered American bluegrass, which is also traditional American bluegrass. They all kind of run together. So that's their genre. And I hope you enjoyed. Here's their album cover if you want to go listen to this. This was one of their um, earliest albums, but it has some great fast-paced songs on there. Some do slow down, some, speed up. But I mean, that's Trampled by Turtles and the bluegrass genre, and I hope you enjoyed it.